Okay, so Valentine's Day is just around the corner and you're single and thinking, ugh, this is so not something to look forward to. Well, I'm going to give you 5 ways in which you can get a date before or on Valentine's Day. It's Renee Slansky. I'm a professional dating and relationship coach, and I help women from around the world create the love life they desire and deserve. Now, before I give away my 5 tips on being able to how to get a date for Valentine's Day, I just want to let you know about a brand new free guide I have for you girls called the 5 Keys to Creating a Successful Relationship. And there's actually a little bit of surprise at the end of that guide where I'll just say what it is. I'm giving you 4 free coaching lessons for all yours to basically do what you want with and be able to get some breakthrough in your love life. Okay, jumping into it. Valentine's Day, National Singles Awareness Day. Valentine's Day is always a little bit of an anticlimax if you're a single girl, because on one hand, you're really hoping that you do get magically given red roses, meet the man of your dreams, get proposed to even if you don't have a boyfriend, and receive a puppy. And of course, none of that really happens. And we think, damn it, why not? I have actually done another video on how to survive if you are a single on Valentine's Day and how to really make the most of it. But what I want to do in this video is I want to give you some practical sort of tips on how to actually meet somebody either before Valentine's Day or so that you have a date lined up for Valentine's Day. The first tip is this: try online dating. Now, the reason why I'm actually a really big advocate for online dating, it isn't because I work with the different companies, although that is really handy because I actually really get to see the back end of how the algorithms work and how all the matchmaking stuff works, which is why I'm able to suggest certain companies over others. It's because it really creates an opportunity to link you with somebody else who is single. Now, girls, trying to find a date out there really isn't easy when you're just trying to do it without any sort of indication of who actually is single, okay? You go out there and you might see a hot guy, or you might have a conversation with a guy that you feel attracted to, but you don't necessarily know whether or not he is available because he doesn't have a sign on his head. You can have a positive experience with online dating even if you haven't had one before. And I really recommend my video which I did about the 3 things to look for when joining an online dating site. And take that step to really start creating opportunities to meet singles instead of just sitting at home and just waiting for him to just manifest out of thin air. The second one is this: get together with some single friends or even some couple friends and try and organize some sort of dinner party or event where you can meet other people. Be proactive, be logical, and learn to really think creatively and outside of the usual sort of square when it comes to meeting someone. Now, if you have some couple friends or if you have some single friends who know for other people that are single, then why not do your own kind of little dinner party where somebody brings along somebody new so that you can create some sort of friendships and new sort of connections, and who knows, you might actually really meet somebody that you would have discounted before purely because you haven't actually been proactive about creating that opportunity. So if you find that you are going to places or you have friends who are already in relationships, then it is going to be a little bit harder to meet other single people. So that's why we need to think outside the square, and we really need to start to decide, well, what am I going to do about this situation in order to be able to create some sort of shift where I can invite new people into my world? Which brings me to the third point, which is shift up your routine. Now, as a single woman, you might think, well, I keep myself busy doing my Pilates class, my exercise, visiting my girlfriends, visiting my parents, my work, my dog, whatever it is. And we can get into this routine almost safety net, okay? Because it's our way to protect ourselves and keep ourselves so busy that we don't focus on the fact that we don't have a man. You have to allow room for change to be able to come into your life. And the only way you're going to do that is if you learn to actually prioritize your love life and really start to get beyond your comfort zone. Now, doing the same thing again, like I said, again and again and again, is going to get you the same results again and again and again. If you want things to change, then you actually have to be able to create the change, okay? And start to allow room in your life for somebody to be able to come in. Number 4, ask somebody out. We have not because we ask not, and we can become so kind of scared about being the woman making that first move and actually asking a guy out. But let's remember that we are in the 21st century now, and guys really appreciate confidence. They love women who take initiative, and you will never know if you never actually try. And the worst thing that they can say is no. Whether you are asking somebody out on online dating, whether you're asking somebody out on a dating app, or whether you really want to go all the way and actually ask them out in person because you've been building this connection and conversation with them for a while, or maybe you've even just seen them and you thought, what have I got to lose? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to ask him out at the coffee line. Sometimes we overcomplicate our love life in such a way that we assume it has to be the man who has to make the first move all the time. Now, asking someone out doesn't mean that you're chasing them. It's what you do afterwards when they've actually given you an answer that really gives an indication of whether or not you're pursuing someone that you shouldn't, or doing something that isn't going to get you the right result from that person. For all you know, you could have your date in the next couple of days purely because you have sent that text, or you've just gone up to them and asked them in a kind of funny sort of joking way, will you be my Valentine's date? And number 5, why not go to a Valentine's Day singles event? Because then it definitely means that you've got a date on Valentine's Day. It just means you're having dates with multiple people. Look, it is something that companies, bars, restaurants, really capitalize on, the fact that they know that there are going to be a lot of single people out there who still want to celebrate Valentine's Day in a fun and exciting way with a whole heap of other single people. It is the perfect opportunity to gather some other single girlfriends around, or just go by yourself and be with other single people in a fun, casual sort of environment. If you're not sure what's on, then simply jump on Facebook, do some research, Google it, be proactive in actually seeking out opportunities so that you can really start to bring what it is that you want into your life. Well, there you go, girls. I encourage you to put at least one of those things into practice so that you can really start to shift everything in your world and make your love life a reality. Who says that you can't get a date for Valentine's Day? Who says that you can't meet the love of your life this year? You know what? It all actually starts in your mind. The moment that you focus on something is the moment you start to feed it and then start to make it manifest into your life. If you want to have a Valentine's Day this year, then really ask yourself, how bad do you want it? And make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons and from the right mindset as well. Put one of those points into practice and let's get you a date this Valentine's Day. Don't forget, girls, I have new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the meantime, I have a brand new course that is ready to go for you girls out there called The Man Magnet. And it's all about how to become irresistible and get a guy to commit to you, which is perfect for Valentine's Day. So the link is in the bio. Until next time, have an incredible Valentine's Day. Know that you are worthy, beautiful, and lovable, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.